What up, boys? I'm Stud. So because this game just came out, there's a lot of new people, and that's kind of who this video is targeted towards. If you've played Apoc before and you know exactly what's going on, then you probably don't need to know any of this. But anyways, I'm gonna be going over 5 different talking points in this video to try to show you guys essentially like how to play this game and how to actually like do well, because if you don't know what you're doing, then you're gonna die. This will be the only beginner's tutorial you'll ever need to watch. So I'll run through the talking points really quick. We've got general controls, basic survival, basic combat, looting locations, and lastly is the secret one. You have to wait till the end. Alright, so when you first spawn in, I mean, you have to really understand what you're doing, and it's nighttime. Much better. So when you first spawn in, you gotta know to use the WSAD keys on your keyboard. Do not use the arrow keys. You will die. You won't die, but you'll have a higher chance of dying. So things that you might want to know is if you go into settings, you can change a lot of things. I would highly suggest going through this and just kind of picking around at stuff. So what I like to do is I like to make my camera FOV very high. You can turn on automatic vaulting, which makes you get on ladders automatically. First person aim speed is another one that's really good to change. And I know you can also change the color of your crosshair. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. Crosshair color, white. You can change it to any of these colors, but dude, white's good enough. So there's just some general controls. Crouch is probably C. I don't know if it is for everybody, but crouch is C. Inventory is G. G is how you're going to get into your inventory and access your items, dude. Look how handsome I am. And usually your knife spawns in at your #1 slot, but that did not happen to me this time. So if that happens, just click G and drag it into here. And also drag your pistol into there too. You need to be prepared at any point to shank somebody or even shoot somebody. So topic number 2 is basic survival. Understanding your energy and hydration bar. Energy essentially is how much food you have in you, and hydration is water. If you start running out of either of these, you will start dying. No joke, you actually will start dying. So if you find any food around, it will show you how much energy it will provide or how much hydration it will provide. So yeah, that's helpful. And if you ever decide to run, which is by clicking shift, you take up 3 times as much energy and hydration. And for a player like me, that's definitely worth running around fast, because I can't just be walking around this huge map, dude. But you got to know where to find food. I mean, it's just basic common sense places like a grocery store. You'd probably find food here. Sure enough, there is a bruised apple. Another thing that might be good to know is that really good places to find good quality food are like at military places, because they spawn water bottles and MREs, which like heal you up completely. If you were going to be a player like me though, something that I would highly suggest is storing at least 3 food and 3 water, which I did not find any good ones there, so I don't know. But storing food and water will make it so you don't have to be looking constantly for food and water whenever you get low. Because believe me, when you don't have food or water and you're trying to find food and water and you're dying, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. You don't want to be like me multiple times in the past. All right, moving on to talking point number 3, and that is basic combat. So you have 2 ways of combat in this game: third person and first person. And let me just say right off the bat, ADS combat is the meta. And look at that, an MRE. So talking more about PvP, you need a good way to kill zombies. You know that's not PvP, but it's kind of like combat. So I guess I'm just going to say like basic combat. So having a good way or strategy of killing zombies is super important. I'll show you mine. So my way of killing zombies the quickest is usually you can get in 2 stabs and then you run and then you hit them again. Alright, now let me tell you about ammo types. A lot of people don't understand ammo types, and all you have to do to learn what kind of ammo your gun has is go to your gun. See at the bottom right it says 45 ACP? That's all you need to know. That's what ammo you have. And what is this? 45 ACP. Look at that. I can drag it into my magazines and fill them up. So if you ever shoot a bunch of ammo out of your mag and reload, just know that that magazine isn't gonna reload automatically. You have to go in here, go to an ammo box and refill it. And finding your own ammo type in this game is one of the most important things. You should always be constantly looking for your ammo type. Another thing about combat that you should know is that you gotta be patient. If you decide that you want to like be like the best Apocalypse Rising player of all time, like within your first 30 seconds of playing, just know it's not going to happen. People will literally wait on top of a roof for you, like right here. I've had people sit up here for 15 minutes and then pop shot me, just sit right here and wait for me and shoot me as soon as I came up. Patience is key in this game. There's no time limit. They could wait forever. Alrighty, and now it's time to understand your weapon's usefulness. So weapons in this game, there is no best weapon, okay? In this game, it really depends on what weapon you have and how close the person you're fighting is to you. If I'm fighting somebody and they're at that rock over there, I'm gonna use this gun. Now, if I'm fighting somebody on the other side of this beautiful car, then I'm gonna use my snub-nosed revolver. I might use my first shot with this and then switch, but my snub-nosed revolver is going to give me my best chance. You have to understand what kind of guns are good for what kind of situations. As you can see, it is nighttime already. I hate nighttime so much. The best way to get around nighttime is to click on your Windows key on your computer and type in Cali. Once you type in Cali, you should see an option to click Calibrate Display Color, and it should bring up this page right here. What you want to do is you can adjust your gamma, and I don't know if you can see it on the recording, but what this does is it makes your screen very bright, and in return, because your screen's so bright, you can actually see at night. The fourth thing that's very important is looting and locations. You can't kill good players as easily if you don't know where to find good weapons to kill them with. First, I'll show you on a map where are good places to go. The whole map has a good opportunity to spawn good weapons. There are good weapons spread out everywhere. And I'm going to be making videos on how to find the really rare weapons, so make sure to subscribe and look out for those. But in general, if you want to find good weapons, this is what you got to do. Have a looting route. Once you loot one place, go to the closest place and loot that. There will be a chance for a good weapon to spawn at almost every place on the map that is labeled, okay? So Naval Air Station, Ashland, Fairview, University, Mansion, any place. These places, coastal even. They're known for having good loot, but man, you could find just as good as loot somewhere else. Also, knowing what kind of things to check in is super important. Why is he chasing me, dude? I'm literally a zombie, just like you. Alright, so if you're in a residential area, the best places to look are going to be in crates that look somewhat like this guy right here. Also, keep an eye out for gun shops like this one. Small little brick buildings. All you do is you check in safes, crates. That is a good gun. I will be taking that right now. Thank you very much. You chose the right video to watch. Look at that. I got a gun right on camera. But yeah, in gun crates like this, safes, gun crates, they're all going to be good places to look for guns. Also, a super good strategy to finding guns is to get in a small server like a 5 out of 30 server like what I'm in, and just run around and loot. You're going to have a very low chance of running into another player. And if you do, they're probably just trying to look for loot too, to be honest. Another thing to know is where the best places to go for finding players is. And I would say that Volcano, Salem, Fairview, University, the Huntington area, Destroyer Shipwreck, maybe a little bit. This new RT area, Ashland, and sometimes Mackinac Island are all good places for finding people. And I forgot Naval Air Station. I'm an idiot. Almost every time I go there, there's somebody. So if you're trying to get better, go there and kill people, okay? That's what you got to do. Go there and try to get some kills. Because once you're a good player, you don't have to really loot. All you have to do is kill other players for the good loot. They do the looting for you when you become a good player. All right, number 5. The last point that I'm going to make. And the secret point that I hinted at the beginning of the video. You have to learn from your mistakes. Everybody has a different play style. Everybody plays differently. You just have to put the time in and learn how to play. Knowing the things that I said earlier in this video are going to help you a lot, okay? They're going to really help a lot. But everybody plays this game differently. There's people that love to camp. There's people that love to rush. There's people that love to use snipers. People that love to use shotguns, okay? Everybody's different. You just got to learn what you're best at. And also, if you make a dumb play, don't get mad at yourself, okay? You just got to learn from that because, you know, nobody's going to be perfect every single time that they play. Everybody dies, including me. But besides that, I think that's all you guys really need to know. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, join the Discord. I will be making a lot more videos on this game. Believe me, I will be making a lot more on this game. There is a lot to be said about this game, and a lot of people haven't actually covered it yet. So let me know what you guys think about Apoc 2, because, you know, I've been playing this game since 2017, before it was a free game to play, and I've always liked it, and yeah. Subscribe right now.